Out of something I wanted to talk about. Had a really odd day yesterday. I was talking to a friend, and he brought up the time where we were like over at this store. It's on Allen Road, and I was trying to get him to get an RC so he could race, right? But then he wanted to check out cars, and I wasn't feeling it, but I didn't really say anything about it. So we ended up going to the mall, and I brought up a stupid idea that I was gonna ride the car around in the mall. He said it was embarrassing, and then I don't know. I called him a buzzkill yesterday because he brought that up, and I was kind of mean. And then he was telling me that whenever I was saying that I didn't want to go to the carnival rides, he's like, "Oh, I guess you don't want to hang out with me." And I'm like, I tell him I'm a very boring person. I'm not really fun to hang around, so wow. First it started off with 2, and now it came off with like tons. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, is that thing fully charged? This is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna do it anyway. Anyway, I'm getting like sidetracked. Pretty much. Oh, it's off. Oh no. Whatever. I get all bummed out because I guess he just made it. It's my fault. I was being a bit of a dick. I didn't realize it, or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. He brings up something fun, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then we go do boring stuff, and like, you just think about it for a while, and I think nothing of it until now. He says, don't think about it. And then I think about it anyway. So I'm probably not I'm not even sure if my stupid phone can pick up whatever I'm saying because I talk so quiet. Sometimes when I yell out to people, sometimes it feels like they're just ignoring me, and they're not. I'm just really quiet, unfortunately. You gotta say it, man.
Yeah, how's it going?
Fine. You have a nice night.
What?
I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Oh, thank you. You too.
I don't even understand myself sometimes, man. I'm barely
really even make any YouTube videos. I was planning on making like a whole live or like blog, and I didn't, just because I was going through problems, and every time I make a video and try to talk about the problems, I don't even end up posting it, or because last time I don't think my mom and dad really appreciated it, you know, or at least my mom did. She doesn't have to be a part of the video. I don't have to talk about her or whatever, but I do anyway. That's probably why I don't post it, because then I don't want someone thinking, your parents must be terrible people, and they're not. It's just me. Usually, most nights when I get off work and I don't have to go in tomorrow, which is great, I usually practice for a bit. But this is another thing. I keep asking him if he ever wants to skate, right? And he's like, nah, because he doesn't skate anymore. And then he brought up like, just because I don't skate or like whatever. You know, I don't know. I just feel like a shitty friend. I feel like I'm not fun. But he says, if you weren't, just because you're not fun doesn't mean I'm not going to hang out with you. And I'm like, alright, cool. But I don't know what this is going to be about. I want to post stuff every day. I also want to have the courage to even get it out there. I've got like tons and tons of videos left over that I could probably put together, but they're all just a bunch of stupid nonsense, literally. It just talks about how crappy the day goes. And today wasn't even that bad. It was fine. I just wish I wasn't in my head so much. Because that's pretty much where I'm always at. I gotta go back inside because I forgot a charger, so. It's probably like unnecessary to record. Because I'm not allowed to record any videos back there, and that's understandable because that's got a bunch of packages and shit, people's locations and whatnot, where they're supposed to go. It's nothing like FedEx though. Yeah, so. And every time I always say hello to somebody, like, hey, how are you? You know, they say, I'm great, how are you? And I'm like, I don't know how to respond most of the time.
I forgot my charger. I forgot my phone charger. Yeah. Tell you, it sucks 'cause sometimes at night, or most nights actually, I always have to have a phone call so I can get any sleep. Otherwise, it's just gonna be really hard. Like, ever since, and I mean, I could tell the world, or maybe I can keep it a secret, but I'll do what I want. So, basically, it's like somewhere September, or I don't know, somewhere around October or September, maybe. Yeah. Like, I get this job over at FedEx. And I'm laying in my bedroom, right? And then this huge explosion happens. And I run out to the kitchen because I get confused. And then, like, I see my dad, and he's standing right in the middle of the table, or in between the living room and the kitchen table. He's in a puddle of his own blood. And I'm confused at first. And then my mom tells me to dial the 911. So I go ahead and do so. And then, like, I know this has nothing to do with whatever I was talking about earlier, but I'm just gonna say it, because why not? And cleaning up his blood. So and then when all the cops get here, they take him to the hospital, and then my grandma comes over, and me and her are just mopping up the pretty much all the evidence of what happened that night in like 2025. And then ever since then, I've had a lot of issues with anxiety, and I got the depression handled because I take medication for that, which is stupid. But every night, every time I try to fall asleep, I think that it's my last night. This is my last night. I'm not gonna wake up. Something's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna die. And like, I can't seem to make my brain think otherwise, because it was all so just sudden, Like it was one night I was getting ready to go to work. I felt like I was about to pass away because my body felt like it was too relaxed. So yeah, I checked my hands, my face, my eyes, my pulse. I was freaking the fuck out. And like, I got on the computer because I was like worried that I was dead. It was so stupid. But I get online, I get on Discord, and I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, I don't really feel alive right now, so I'm gonna just talk to somebody so they can hear my voice. And I'm like, no, that's cool. You're all right, man. I'm like, okay. And I'm like playing TF2. I'm on this Mario Kart like map, playing Trolldier and shit. And then like, yeah, after that, everything just goes downhill from there. I get put on hydroxyzine for anxiety, and then that stops working. And then I'm off it for a while, and then I start having trouble going to bed at night. I can only get to sleep at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then that scares me. So every night, if I don't get enough sleep, it scares me. I get worried about it, and like, it's just it's a bad night every night, and it feels endless. And there's this video I remember I saw when I was young. No, when I wasn't young. It was recent. This kid, he talks out loud. He says he feels like he's waiting to die. And I might actually just link the channel to the YouTube video in my description, because yeah, it's just, I don't know, I feel like I can relate to that just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. But it's stupid, you know. All right. So I'm gonna jump. This was a huge jump. I'm sorry for that. I still haven't even left for home yet because I've spent like 15 minutes just talking, and I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just talking. That's it. Just because I want to. But the first very beginning of the video, yeah, I was just feeling like bummed because I felt bad. I wasn't letting my friend listen. He told me every time when I would turn his music down, but then I'm like, that's because I wanted to talk. I wanted you to hear me when I turn it down, because this is a habit, by the way. When I'm talking to anybody, I always turn the volume down so they can hear me, because I talk real quiet. But I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna make videos. I just need to put in the effort to fucking throw everything together, rather than just make something and for some stupid reason decide not to do anything with it. So I'm gonna post this. I'm probably gonna do it like right now, once it's over, or once I'm done. Because I'm all right. I'm done talking. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. See you next time, or maybe I'll record something tomorrow, because I'm planning on, if Cody doesn't want to hang out to me with, if he doesn't feel like hanging out tomorrow, I can. I'm probably gonna take a trip up to Springfield, either by myself or with a friend, because I wanted to go skating at this big bowl. So, yeah. Bye.